Yo, 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 what's going on, my people? It's your girl, Ryder Creator, coming back with another one. Forgive me if y'all hear me cussing and fussing in the beginning of this, because they was trying to stop me from going on. It's like, I guess it's a lot of people. It's a lot of YouTube traffic, I guess, and it was literally trying to stop me. And they kept saying, try again in 30 to 60 seconds. So forgive me for being late. But anyway. So today I come here and I might come back a little later just to discuss some of the stuff that's going on in Diddy trial, or I might save that for tomorrow. But I wanted to discuss a little beautiful young lady by the name of Nola Dinkins. Um, so yesterday morning, hold up, let me take this off of here. So I won't, I'm trying to make sure I don't. All right. So yesterday, um, my thing fell. But um, yesterday morning to be exact, early in the morning, like around 7 a.m. or something like that. This woman, well, as soon as I wake up, I see the news, and the news is saying this woman, Nola Dinkins' mother, said that so it was an Amber Alert issue, and the mother said that she was driving along some parkway or whatever, and Nola was getting upset. So she stopped the car because Nola was getting upset and then let her get out and they walk around a little bit. And when they got out, some Caucasian male came up and held them at GUN point and took Nola or whatever. Now, okay, and they said they was issuing an Amber Alert and they was saying something about some SUV and the color of an SUV. I didn't believe none of that shit. Let me just say that right away. I didn't believe any of that. It all sounded like cat because so when I heard, first of all, ain't no person, no grown up, as much as you might hear kids getting abducted and all that, usually the abductors know the kids, okay? It's no random strangers going to come up and then take the child. Second of all, as the day went on, the story changed. When I woke up in the news I was watching, which was probably CBS News or something, they said that it was a Caucasian male that came and held her at GUN point and took the baby. But then later, like let's just say 2 hours after that, which would probably be like 8 in the morning or something. So later they say it was a woman, a Caucasian woman. Make up your mind, miss. So anyway, when I first heard this, I knew that story stunk to high heaven. Like I did not believe nothing that was being said. First of all, as much as kids are abducted in the world, is usually somebody that know the child, like the father or the mother, the strange mother, or somebody, some type of relative, something to the child, or some type of connection. There is very, very, very little chances of somebody that's a complete stranger coming up and taking a kid. First of all, just when you decide to get out and walk around with the child or the child getting antsy is when a person gonna come out with their hammer out ready to take your child. I'm not buying that shit. It just did not make sense to me. So so um I just was like that's crazy. Ain't nobody gonna come up and take nobody's child. And if I was the mother and this person really did come up to take my child, I'm gonna have to die first. Cause my baby look, I'm gonna have to die first. Okay. I'm not letting nobody, no random person, take my baby. And really, that never happens. Random people just coming up taking a baby. It really don't happen like that. So I didn't believe it from the very beginning. So then, um, later they were trying to say that, so a little later that day, let's just say by nighttime, they had found the child. I already knew. Look, from the beginning, this was my assessment. early in that morning yesterday, around 6 in the morning, when I heard it, I said, that don't make no sense. I think that the mother, I said, well, I asked God and the ancestors, dang, yo, I was just watching the end of Inside Edition. Hey, Josh, hey, baby, how you been? Good to see you, honey bun. Oh, look, you got a different picture and everything. You showing off, Josh. How you been? so, so, so from the first beginning, I knew that this. I just had my own assessment of what I believed happened. I said, first of all, ain't no random Caucasian man gonna come up and take your child. If it was my child, I'm gonna have to die first before that man get his hands on my child. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, um, I was like, it don't even sound right. When they said that she said she stopped the car because they was driving along a parkway and she stopped the car. Oh, and she called the police to report this, that the child is missing or has been abducted in Delaware. But the chick live in Maryland. It's crazy. So she tried it. And I didn't even know that part. All I knew was it didn't sound right. The story stunk to high heaven. And I felt like um I just knew she was lying. When she said that her child got upset and she stopped the car, do you know how many of us, our children, get upset? We ain't stopping no car. So anyway, um, so she said she stopped the car and got out. I just didn't think that made sense. I never seen a mom do that. If the child get upset, that they gonna stop the car and they get out the car in the middle of the night. It don't make sense. So, or the middle of the morning, it's still dark outside. So I said, if I said I don't want to say this and I hope it's not true, but I believe she already took that baby's life. She took that baby's life, and I believe she did it with her hands. I believe she put her hands on that baby until that baby was no longer alive. And that's what I said from the very beginning, 6 o'clock in the morning yesterday. Now I'm reading the stuff now, and it's saying that the baby, hold up, I had it on the first page. Let me see. Let me look it up on my other device so I could read what it said, because I know it's all right. Here we go. So, and the thing that I don't like about that last name make me ooh. Let me turn off my alerts. Hold up, Dave Besson. Wait a minute. You won't be doing that again. So anyway, so um, so they were saying that. Let me see if I can find what I was reading before. I think it's this one. It's this one. Okay. Okay. So they said that the mother, hold on, let me see if it say it on here. I might have to go get it at a different place. Let me see. Well, I'm just gonna read everything. That's all. Mother of missing 3-year-old girl at center of Amber Alert in Delaware charged with murder. Okay, come to find out, the mother said that she beat. I don't know if I can say beat. I don't even know if we can say beat, but that she beat her daughter, 3 years old, with a belt until she died. Like what? Like a baby. First of all, what is you doing hitting the baby with a belt at 3 years old? It's nothing. She don't even get what was the wrong thing that she did. What is wrong with you? Like, that's crazy. Like, I hope they get to her in that prison because she crazy. She need to be dealt with. What person in a right mind would do that? Like, I know she was crazy. And when I looked at her, she just looked so cold. She don't have no feelings. She don't give a damn about nothing. She don't even look like she upset that she arrested. So I'm gonna read the rest of. So charged with MURDER. The mother of 3-year-old Nola Dinkins, the missing girl who was at the center of an Amber Alert in Delaware, is facing MURDER charges. Officials announced during a news conference on Wednesday night, which was yesterday night. And by that night, but in the morning, I already knew what it was. I just looked at. I know I didn't even look at the mother. I didn't even see her picture yet. I wanted to see the mother to see what I see in her. But when I did finally see her, I don't see no emotion. She don't give a damn. She just looked like she could care less. So she probably care after serving some years up in there. Maybe she'll care then. But she could care less. She don't give a damn. Um so what was I saying? Darian Randall, that's supposed to be the woman, 31, is being charged with first degree and second degree MURDER, first degree I, I, child abuse. I don't know if I can say abuse, but resulting in the death of a minor under 13 or other related criminal charges in Maryland, according to state police. She was also charged with filing a false police report in Delaware. Yeah, so she tried to throw them off the track um by doing the report in Delaware, and then the baby's um body was found in Maryland. So she was trying to like have people going this way, and she's really the other way. So for people that live around Delaware and around Maryland, all like Delaware, Maryland, Ohio, New York, and Pennsylvania are all straight around each other, within a 2-hour vicinity of each other. So she was trying to send them 2 hours one way when the baby was 2 hours the other way, if that makes sense. So Cedric Britton, 44, of Northeast Maryland, was charged with accessory to first and second degree MURDER after the fact, failure to report child's death, and other offenses. Um, so this woman, when let me see if it stated what she said. Um, well, just gonna read it. The charges come after the body was found around 1:45 p.m. Wednesday in a vacant Cecil County lot during the search for Dinkins. It is not yet known if the body is that of Dinkins, but police say remains are consistent with that of a child. Positive identification is pending autopsy results by the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner in Baltimore. Further details on what led to the MURDER charges have not been revealed. Our homicide unit investigators had enough information gleaned. I don't even know what gleaned means, but gleaned through the investigation that connects these two individuals with the disappearance of the 3-year-old baby, said Elena Russo, a spokesperson for Maryland State Police. The 3-year-old girl was reported missing on Tuesday night in Delaware, but the alert was canceled late Wednesday morning. Chopper 6 was over Perryville Community Park as the search expanded to Perryville, Maryland by the afternoon. So I wasn't put where the baby was found and all of that, but I'm just going to say what was said on the beginning of this when you go to check this out. So, what was said on my thumbnail was that the woman admitted to BEATING in her child with a belt to DEATH. She admitted that. And why would you do that? This is a little child. She don't know right from wrong like that. That you're supposed to be beating her with no belt. She's too young to even know. Like, what is wrong with you? That baby is not a bad baby. Why are you running around beating this little teeny weeny child with the belt? And you thought it was okay to do that to the point she lose her life? What? Yo, I hope it be some big burly bitches in prison that give that girl some work. Cause I don't like that. That baby is entirely too little for you to even be putting your hands on that baby like that. The baby's like, I just don't feel like she really aware of what's going on like that. And another thing, she look hungry to me. But I'm just gonna say that she looks hungry to me. I don't know. I don't have evidence that the baby um was being starved or not being fed properly, but she looked hungry to me. She looked a little emaciated to me. And I feel like she wasn't being properly nourished. Her body at 3 years old, she's supposed to be fed a certain way in a certain amount of times per day. And it doesn't look like she was gaining weight. It looked like she was stuck at a certain, I don't know. I don't know. Like with babies, like a 1 year old supposed to be a certain amount of pounds, a 2 year old supposed to be like that. I don't think she was the right amount of weight for a 3 year old. I just don't. I don't know why. I just don't. So let me see if I'm right or wrong about that. Let me ask the ancestors about that. So, am I right? Because I said something tell me that Nola was small for her age, that she was being deprived food. She wasn't being properly fed. Is that correct? Yes. So yes, she wasn't properly being taken care of. She wasn't properly being fed. Then the mother want to put hands on her, not even hands on her, a belt to her. For what? She is only 3. What an ass. I hope them big burly bees in prison, I hope they work that hoe over because that's not cool. That's not cool at all. So I just had to bring this out here and just bring this to people's attention. I don't know if everybody else heard about what has happened. See, I'm on the East Coast, so I heard about what has happened, but I just wanted to put it out there so that everybody know what's going on in this world and that mothers, and usually when a child go missing, it's usually the parent, one of the parents. So I already knew it was the mother, and I already had the whole scenario of what has happened in my head at 6 o'clock yesterday morning. So, um, is there anything else we need to say about this, Raven? Nope. I just wanted to bring it out there and bring it to people's attention. And I love her name. I wish she would have got a chance to live a full, vigorous life because I really would have loved for her to go to New Orleans and understand that her name is from that Nola. Okay. So I wish it was my baby because that's what I would have done. When she'd have got old enough where she could travel and I could count that she would be safe and do responsible actions, I would take her out and be like, this is what you were named from, honey. And they're like, what? I'm like, yes, New Orleans. Ask them what they call New Orleans for short. They'll say Nola. That's what you named from, baby. So I know some of the angels are gonna probably take her to New Orleans so she can know about this musical city and all there is to know about it. So um thanks to the transition of this baby soul. Um I don't know if I should tell y'all what I do know, because y'all know I be on some spiritual power stuff. So everybody not quite in tune, so they be thinking I'm, I guess, capping. But um I just I just hope this baby does one day find peace. She ain't nowhere near finding peace right now. She is distraught, but she knows she's better off in heaven with the angels who will not hurt her or abuse her. But she's so distraught, she just cannot even appreciate being safe right now. She's just so hurt that the person that's supposed to have gave her life and supposed to have protected her in this world turned on her and took her life. She is really hurt, and all she could do is cry right now. And that's such a shame. And I hope All that mother do is cry from them big burly bitches working that hoe over. Cause I don't like that. You wrong. You wrong as two left feet doing that to that baby. Why would you do that to that child? That baby is innocent. She's quiet. She's soft spoken. She don't do anything wrong. She's very calm natured. She's very intelligent. She's not a rambunctious child. She don't be running wild. It was no reason to do this to this baby. And I hope you get worked over by them hoes in prison. And I hope you rot in hell when your life is over. And the same thing with her boyfriend, because the boyfriend ain't no better. The boyfriend ain't no better. Because he up there helping her after the fact. So that's all I'm gonna say. That's it, and that's all. I'm just gonna say peace to the transition of Nola, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby girl. Nola's life. Peace to the transition of her soul. And I hope that she will find happiness sooner rather than later. But I can't make things happen for her. She has to be ready for them to happen. And so just wishing good vibes, good energy, love, light, and all beautiful things for Nola from this point on. Thank you for the people that came through just to check me out and see what I'm talking about. I just had to bring this to y'all attention. And I think that's it, and that's all. If anybody wish to support the channel, right at the bottom, the Cash App is scrolling across the bottom. If anybody wish to contact me, my email is listed in my description box of this piece, and any other piece, video, or live that I do is usually my email listed in the description box and my Cash App as well. So all donations are appreciated. Thank you for the people that have donated and that continue to donate. And thank you for the people that came through, no matter how long, how short. I appreciate your presence. And I think that's it, and that's all. I love y'all. Mwah. Peace.